In a final analysis, what did you think of my work on the presentation?
Well, I think you put a lot of time and effort into it, Andrew.
I think you're hedging.
No, I'm not hedging at all. It's just that we stand to make a lot of money if we get this account. And personally, I don't think you have the experience to do the presentation.
Well, personally, I don't think you're in a position to know what kind of experience is needed here. Hey, we're working in here. I came here to see my nephew. That's what I intend to do.
You cannot simply burst into... I'm terribly sorry.
No, it's okay, Tanya. It's okay.
Well, if you'll excuse me, feel free to use my office.
Well, really?
Now look at you. Whole new look, whole new life. Couldn't wait to go over to the enemy camp, could you?
No, you're wrong, Adam. You're the enemy now.
And you couldn't wait to twist that knife in my back either.
I'm not twisting any knife in your back. It's my job.
Yeah. At any price.
No, Adam. You were the one who ran around trying to ruin my chances of getting a job in this town with your cronies. Now, my career is my business.
You made it my business when you joined forces with Palmer Cortland, my friend. I'm sure he was delighted to take advantage of your betrayal of me.
Betrayal? Betrayal, Adam. You were the one who went back on his word. You promised me some kind of control in Chandler Enterprises. You never gave me a thing.
You're pathetic. Your little takeover scheme backfired, so you ran over here and sold out all my secrets to Palmer.
I don't deal in secrets, Adam. It's a job.
Why do you think Palmer hired you? Because you know all of my plans, you know all the businesses that I have my eyes on, you can give them the whole rundown.
Well, then you shouldn't give me the ox, should you?
You don't know the meaning of the word loyalty, my friend. Oh, Palmer Cortland's gonna find that out soon enough.
Don't you ever talk to me about loyalty, not you. Now get out of here. I've got work to do.
Ross, you'll never beat me. Because you don't have the brains and you don't have the guts.
So what's going on here?
Well, I'm keeping an eye on the wedding gifts. May I ask your name, sir?
Oh, Matthews. Wade Matthews. I'm a friend of Mrs. Wallingford.
Well, you're okay, but the family's out.
Oh, yes, I know they're at the wedding, but actually I'm here on some business for Mrs. Wallingford. Might I use the library, please?
Well, fine. I'll be in the dining room.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hey, Willie.
Who's this?
It's Wade. How you doing, good buddy?
Hey, when did you get out of the stir?
A couple of days ago. Listen, I need to do something for me. I need the letterhead and stationery and a couple envelopes of some of the big charity organizations. Can you do it?
Well, sure. What are you working on?
Don't be so nosy.
As long as I get my usual fee.
Yeah, same as always. Now listen, call me at the Valley Inn in Pine Valley when they're ready, okay?
Okay. So wait a minute. What takes you up to this neck of the woods here?
Now listen, it's a long story. Now I need this on the double, all right? You gotta call me right away.
I'll get right on it. And good luck, pal.
Thanks. Kiddo, if you pull this one off, you'll never have to work another day in your life.
That's what I'd like to know. I looked all over for her. I can't find her anywhere.
You brought her here, didn't you?
Yeah, I brought her here, and then I had to do something for the
You
reverend.
left her alone?
I left her alone for a few minutes. She said she would be okay.
You know the condition she's in. She shouldn't even be at
Cliff, will you give me a break? I did the best I could, man. She was fine. She wasn't upset or anything.
Find someone who will go into the ladies' room and look for her there. I'll go look in the chest.
Okay,
all right?
fine. Yeah.
Yes, I understand. Thank you, Mr. Emery. Oh, you will let us know if you hear anything else. Right. Goodbye.
Well, what happened?
The security guard called Mr. Emery and told him that the electronic switch that closes off the entire building had not been tripped. Well, they went over to investigate, and the entire bank was wide open. There was not a sign of anybody in sight, much less Tadmon.
Oh, no. No, then that has to mean something must have happened to him.
No, my dear child. Nothing has happened to him. The man has just flown the coop.
Oh, he has not.
Of course he has. Now, you know there's nothing in the world that would keep Tad from his own wedding. Really? Well, here's the proof. We are all here, and where is he? Obviously, we've all been fooled. We've just been taken in by his apparent change in behavior. But he is still the same irresponsible scoundrel he's always been.
Oh, that is not true. Okay, that's it. I'm going to prove you're wrong, and I'm going to become Tad's wife today. This is the last thing I have to do.
Harry, wait.
You just leave her alone. You've said enough harmful things already.
All I have done was to speak the truth.
We're all very grateful for your patience during this muddle and delay. Reverend Whitney has informed me that there is another wedding to be performed this afternoon, and he asks us to disperse, to go our separate ways.
No, please, everyone, don't disperse. There will be a wedding today, and I really beg of you to stay here and share our happiness together. What?
Aspiring advertising executive. Helen's not feeling very creative today because she's wearing one of those diapers that leak. Well, Helen, here's a big idea. Kleenex Huggies diapers. Huggies are form-fitting, and they're thick and absorbent with gentle, extra-wide elastic at the leg. So Huggies hug to help stop leaking and help keep babies happy. Now Helen's wearing Huggies, and that's all the inspiration she needs. Right, Helen?
Banana trees don't make NutraSweet. Neither do cows. But if you've had bananas and milk, you've eaten what's in NutraSweet. Everything in it you find naturally and good things to eat. It's made from 2 building blocks of protein. Nature doesn't make NutraSweet. But NutraSweet couldn't be made without it. NutraSweet brand sweetener. Just look for the swirl.
Thicker is flirtier. Thicker is sassier. Thicker is Great Lash Mascara by Maybelline. More than just thick, it conditions as it thickens. And lashes can't get any thicker than this. Great Lash conditions as it thickens by Maybelline. Long-wearing nail color by Maybelline lasts through work, lasts through play, lasts through all you do and say. And what colors? Long-wearing nail color by Maybelline lasts and lasts and lasts.
Look, you can't use the phone right now. She's calling right back. And then we'll know if she's pregnant. She said 10 minutes. What's 10 minutes, huh?
Introducing new EPT Plus, the fastest one-step home pregnancy test ever. Use it on your first late day.
A simple color change tells her in as soon as 10 minutes if she's pregnant. My wife's name is Janice. We met on a blind date. I know these things never work out, but this one did, obviously. T-3. Where are you folks from, huh?
New EPT Plus on your first late day.
It's for me.
So is Daisy all right, sir?
Oh, yes, she's just fine. Sends her love to everybody.
But she's not coming home?
Well, no, she's having a good time, you know. She's already seen several of her friends, and she's got several invitations, different ports of call. She's going to see it through, Sloan.
Oh, I know how disappointed you must be, sir, but it's probably for the best.
Yes, it probably is. She's in very good shape, and of course I didn't tell her that Nina's moved back cliffs.
Perhaps it's just as well. Maybe the things will work themselves out by the time she comes back.
Hope so. Well, I suppose I better get over to that wedding. Might just catch the tail end of it.
Would you like me to drive you?
Oh, no, Sloan. I'll drive myself. Now, you filled Myra in on Daisy's call.
Yes, she'll be very anxious to hear.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. All right. Oh, Adam, I was just going out.
No, you're not, Palmer. Not yet. Well, how'd you do it, Palmer? How'd you convince my nephew to try that little takeover scheme, huh?
Oh, contrary to your belief, I had nothing to do with it, although I'm quite sorry he failed.
No, for some reason, I think you're lying. Because he never would have tried to betray me without some heavy outside influence.
Well, from what I heard, it was your actions and your attitude that pushed him into it. That was your greed, your lust for power, turned him against you. You got nobody else to blame but yourself.
Oh, is that the official party line, is it? Well, listen to me. You may be his father by accident of birth, my friend. But I raised that boy. And if it comes to a choice between you and me, I'm the one he'd throw a lifeline to, not you.
I wouldn't put him to the test, Adam. You'll drown. No, he wants nothing more to do with you. As a matter of fact, don't be too surprised if Cortland Electronics just moves into your field of business. Will whip the pants off you.
You're going to be bowed and bloody when I finish with you, Cortland. I'm going to bring you to your knees.
I've heard that one before. I'm still standing tall. Excuse me, I got a wedding to go to.
Well, I, for one, am not going to stay another minute. I mean, really, I have no faith at all that Tad Martin is ever going to turn up.
I think all this waiting is getting to Laura. Maybe I should take her out.
Well, I'll take her home. Oh, no, Mrs. Valentine, you'll miss the wedding.
You two are both family. You should stay here. I'll take her.
All right, here. Here's the key.
Oh, please.
Here's the bottle. All right. Here you go.
Okay.
Bye-bye, sweetheart.
Bye-bye.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye, sweetie.
I wonder what's happened to the poor boy.
I'm sure if there's anything wrong, they'd let us know. Charlie, you'll be taking Julie home?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Good night. Joe, Ruth, please, I'm so sorry, but I need to get back to the chateau to prepare for the dinner hour.
Of course, we understand. And I'm afraid I've got to get back to the shop, but I just feel terrible about those poor children. You know, they were looking forward so much to today.
I can't imagine what's happened to Tad. There have been no reports of an accident, thank goodness.
Thank God. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's a very good reason, Joe.
Please, excuse me, I'll get her coats.
Right.
I'll be seeing you both soon.
Of course. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Helen.
Mrs. Foggy?
Yes.
Have you seen
Greg.
Robin? I haven't been able to find her anywhere.
No, honey, I haven't seen her. I don't even think she's in the church. Have you seen her, Ella?
No, Myrtle, I haven't. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Greg.
So what do you say, Abigail? Get something to drink. Tad is obviously not going to show up.
Yeah, I could have told you that a half an hour ago. Tad's really reverting to type.
Yeah, he's really one of those love him and leave him kind of guys.
Oh, yeah? You want to step outside and say that to my face?
Easy there, pal. It's my new suit.
All right.
You boys, cool off. Now, wait till you know the whole story before you jump to conclusions.
She's right, Charlie. Things are bad enough without you guys mixing things up.
There is no way that I am going to bear the brunt of this whole fiasco. You and Ruth Joe are going to have to pay for this down to the last penny, this non-wedding.
We do not know yet whether it in fact is a non-wedding, Phoebe.
We certainly do not. And you know something? I'm getting a little tired of your very nasty remarks.
Well, easy. Just make matters worse, lose your temper.
Oh, it's easy enough for you to say when I am the one who will have to pay the piper.
Is that all you can think of? When our son may be heaven only knows where?
Well, your son obviously isn't this church, that's for sure.
Please, everyone, please. This has gone on long enough. If the prospective bride and groom do not show up in the next couple of minutes, I am going to have to officially cancel this wedding.
Well, fine. Good. As far as I'm concerned, it is canceled. For good.
Benny. Have you seen her? I can't find her anywhere. Well, the car's missing, and some guy in the street said he saw a girl that looked like Nina tear off like a madwoman.
Gotta find her.
Helen Bartlett just 10 seconds to prove that Formula 409 is so fast and effective, it starts to work before you start to wipe. Ready, Helen? Helen?
Do you keep your cat's litter box smelling fresh?
Yeah, no.
Well, let your cat help.
How?
With Fresh Step cat litter. It releases tiny odor controllers every time he scratches or steps. Now, does he keep his litter box smelling fresh?
Yeah, yeah.
Fresh Step. Freshens with every step.
Datro. Last night, 10 p.m.
I thought you said you had a headache.
I thought you said you had a headache.
Well, I did, but I took a couple of Datro.
Me too.
Datro. 1,000 milligrams of medicine for your headache. No milligrams of medicine that could upset your stomach. Datro from Bristol Myers. Extra strength for your headache, extra gentle for your stomach.
The kangaroo is definitely the best.
Kids have their own ideas about everything, but I found a way to please them all. Hershey's Miniatures.
Hershey's Miniatures. Lots of individual candy bars for lots of individuals. 4 different chocolate tastes all in one bag. Hershey's Miniatures.
Okay, what kind of candy do you want? Good, I've got that.
On One Life to Live, a second honeymoon takes a surprising turn.
They've matched the fingerprints on the murder weapon. They're Clint's.
You are not going to pin a murder rap on my son.
And on General Hospital.
I'm trying to stall this wedding. Somebody in this wedding could be the murderer.
I've got a deadline to catch a killer.
Who will survive the wedding in Laurelton? One Life to Live, General Hospital.
No, Ed, I just wanted to go over the figures. Right. All right, thank you. Thank you. Did you want something?
Yes, I just wanted to let you know that I'm going over to Palmer with the Gordon Communications project. We're on a deadline.
I'm surprised you're still concerned. Thought you and your uncle would have patched things up by now.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
I'm sorry, too. I know how close you once were.
You know a lot of things, don't you, Andrew?
Well, no, not according to you.
No, I'm not talking about company business. I'm talking about a little anonymous phone call that was made to my uncle telling him that I was working here.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm very serious. It's right up your alley. You feel a little threatened by me, so you figure that's a good way to get rid of me, right?
Look, first of all, I didn't make any phone calls to your uncle, anonymous or otherwise. I mean, it's public knowledge, Ross, that you work here. You could have found that out from anybody.
Perhaps.
Look, Ross, I know you're not my biggest fan. I don't want anything to interfere with my work. It's not professional.
That's good, because I wouldn't want any old animosity popping up.
What time is it?
Would you stop asking me that? I told you, I don't have a watch. It's probably 3 minutes since the last time you asked me.
You know what? I don't think I can stick this out.
If you stop saying that, you're gonna make me nuts. I told you, we don't have a choice. If you don't like it,
think about something else. Think about something funny. Like my marriage. That's hilarious. Can't you just see it? Phoebe Wallingford running around saying I told you so, screeching in a nice high C, calling me things I can't even pronounce.
Poor Hillary must be calling every hospital in the entire area.
I'll tell you something. I wish I had been in an accident instead of doing this.
No, come on, don't say that.
Can you even imagine how humiliated she must feel? Sitting there, crying her eyes out in front of all those people, friends or family, waiting for a groom in a marriage that never showed up.
Dad, come on, it's really not that bad. You can get married in the morning.
I want to be married now! You don't understand. I've been counting the hours, I've been counting the minutes. I want this more than anything else I've ever wanted in my entire life. The last thing I said to her last night was, by this time tomorrow, you and me will be husband and wife. And all I did was succeed in ruining her life all over again.
These are the amazing Lee press-on nails. They press on in seconds. No glue, no mess. Simply press on Lee Superstick tabs. Then press on Lee press-on nails. That's all. Easy on, easy off. Use them again and again. They just won't break or split. Polish, and they're nearly impossible to chip. So press on Lee press-on nails. In natural and glamour lengths and a variety of sizes for a quick, easy fit. Press on.
L'Oreal is going to change the way you cover gray. Now you have Avantage. Look closely. See natural-looking color, beautiful tones and highlights. See the color that was always yours, even better. Color that washes away gradually. It's gentle, no peroxide, no ammonia. Turn gray to your advantage. Avantage from L'Oreal.
And I'm worth it.
This week, we're previewing 3 hot new releases from Lean Cuisine.
And what a delicious lineup it is, food fans.
Tuna lasagna with spinach noodles.
Veal primavera positively vibrant.
And a tempestuous turkey Dijon.
And as usual, Stouffer's Lean Cuisine brought each one in for less than 300 calories.
But it's the taste that'll make these new Lean Cuisine entrees big hits.
Get in line right now.
I'm on my way.
What?
3 new Lean Cuisine entrees from Stouffer's. The only babies he expected were grandchildren.
You agreed we'd have no children. It was very clear.
And what he wants for his wife,
If I have the abortion, it'll be for my husband.
he won't allow for his daughter.
It's my decision.
No abortion.
Tonight, ABC Theater presents Choices.
This is Steve Bell. The federal debt, the problem, and the possible solutions. Tomorrow on ABC's World News This Morning, before Good Morning America.
Tomorrow, Dave gets religion and a dose of Maddie's folks. It's another new episode of Moonlighting. Then heavyweight challenger Jerry Cooney and 4-time Emmy Award winner Nancy Marchand guest star when Spencer for Hire wages a fight to help illegal aliens. Can Tina stop Vicky's wedding? Stay tuned for One Life to Live next on ABC.